All right, everybody, welcome back to Armchair All-Stars. So, I'm David.
Jason.
Yep, and this is going to be our last regular season picks for the year. And just to forewarn you, some of these are going to be controversial picks. It's going to be a lengthy process.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what? I say we'll hold off on our picks. So, what do you think about the big news that just happened?
Oh, talking the Michigan firing.
Yeah, the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines is no longer employed.
I mean, no one's seen it coming, I guess, other than him. Someone did, but um,
Yeah, somebody had to
I
see
think the
that.
wrong
Somebody.
person did. Wrong person definitely did.
Yeah, that
That's bad. That's bad news for Michigan. I think. I think the coaching thing kind of settled down some. It's gonna be a lot harder now to get a coach out that's already just got a contract.
yeah, 'cause I was looking at the list earlier. There's still a couple of jobs that are still open.
This was going to call, but he come there they're gonna want a top of the line coach,
Yep.
and
You
most
gotta
likely they've already got contracts. You have to pay if you want a top of the line one now.
well, old Dave Portnoy's got deep pockets.
He better start shelling them out.
Yeah, let's see. Michigan obviously now has a job opening. Southern Miss,
Maybe Brett
Washington.
Favre. I don't know.
Yep,
Brett Favre got in trouble last time he was down there.
Yep. Washington State is still has an opening. And Coastal Carolina, Coach O, that comment for you. I saw you on the podcast the other day. If you got that kind of free time, you can go down to Coastal Carolina and coach and do it by Zoom.
He'll
Yeah,
fit right
those
in.
do what?
He'll fit right in.
Oh yeah, that culture and that no, that ain't culture, but some of their traditions and heritage down there can get a little different
The
than
party
most
scene.
people.
The party scene is very nice. In other words,
It used to be. I hadn't been around in 20 years, but it used to be all right. All right. So the big game of the week, Army Navy game. What are you thinking other than your pick? What are your thoughts on the game itself?
oh, it's always a great spectacle, and it being a 250-year anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And they all had special uniforms for it. That would be a good show. It really should be.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the release, little snippets and all they've put out. It looks like it's going to be very impressive. I want to try my hardest to watch most all of that one Saturday. Because this normally a good game, regardless of how good or bad each of the teams doing. They normally play each other pretty hard. It's normally pretty
Oh,
fun.
they respect each other. There is a respect there in that field, but don't get it twisted. They hate each other on that field.
Yeah, on the
Afterwards,
field.
they can, but on that field, they hate each other.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a good game. I enjoy it. So, you know what? I know I shouldn't ask, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask. So who you got, Army or Navy?
Army, of course. I'm pulling for Army. I'm going to pick Army. They're going to have a tough time with this year's Navy team, I think, but they beat them when they were better last time, and vice versa. So it's a coin flip game, anyhow. I guarantee you, though, there will be at least 150 rushes in this game combined.
Oh, at least I would take the over on that.
Yeah. There will not be a 200-yard passer in this game, most likely.
Yeah, unless it gets super crazy and the stars align and all those good things. But I don't see that happening either. Yeah, as I'm looking at it, it's a coin flip game, and neither one's ranked. You know what? Just to be the devil's advocate, the only reason, I'm gonna go Navy.
That's fine. I
Merely
mean,
for the
Navy's got the better record. Can't remember exactly what their record is. If it's 9-3 or 10 and I think it's 9-3 or 8-4, somewhere in that area. Army's 6-6. So Navy was still up towards the top, had a chance to do something in the American Conference. They both joined conferences. Notre Dame, Army, and Navy joined a conference. Keep that in mind.
we'll get back to
Um,
that here in a second.
yeah, but Navy was obviously there towards the end until they lost South Florida. They still had a chance to win the American.
Yeah, Army. I was ready for Army to come out to get hot this year, and it just kind of didn't.
They lost to a Division two school, I believe.
I believe so too, if I remember right. It was
And it surprised me they got 6-6 with that start. They come back hot. They lost North Texas. North Texas come back and beat them and stuff like that. But they won enough games to get to a bowl game at least.
yeah. So speaking of conferences, hang on, let me get right here into the camera so we can see each other. Notre Dame, Notre Dame. You need to talk. You need to talk to your athletic director. I'm not sure why he's upset with the ACC. Good news, bad news on that, bud. You're not in the ACC in football. You've had your chance. It was the poop or get off the pot situation. You chose to get off the pot. So good luck in your future endeavors.
And you want to be the only independent. I mean, yes, you're making a lot of money off TV deals, and I get that. But you can only hold favoritism for so long, and
Yeah,
people are tired. People are tired of showing favoritism to you because you want to do everything your way and not the way everybody else is doing it. Now, do I like the way the conference is set up now? No, I think the conferences are way too big. I really
yeah,
do. They should be smaller conferences. I mean, just the way it is. But when you get to hand pick your schedule, and the first thing you do is schedule the service teams, and you know now everybody's got to play non-conference games. You got very thin, slim pickings of when you can play other people. Who's gonna be playing all the time? FCS schools.
yeah. Well, right now they got that agreement in with the ACC, and it counts as a conference game type situation they got with them. But I imagine that he angers a few more people. That might go away. Not obviously 2026 it won't.
I haven't seen what their thing is next year when they go to 9 games. I haven't seen exactly what it says on there. But there's still time right now for them to say, "Screw this, you're not
Done.
considered."
Good luck to you.
Yes, they can do that right now.
Yeah. Give them
And
the good.
that's plenty of time.
Yeah, I saw all that, and I just want I want everybody here to know that you heard it first. One or two of us may have said, "You watch what I tell you." Miami's going to be in the playoffs because they're not going to leave the ACC out. I know a fella that said that,
Yeah, and you
and,
did.
and it was it's the sacrifice of an independent team to keep the happiness and joy and support of a major conference. Can you anger one team or 12? I'm not going to anger 12,
Right.
especially when some of them aren't the biggest football schools, but the ones that aren't the biggest football schools are either really good in baseball or great in basketball.
Yeah, so I'm looking at their schedule next year. They got 6 ACC schools in it, if this schedule is
Yep.
correct. And I mean, just quickly, I'll go over this quick.
Yep.
Tell me, tell me how these teams done this year, David. Wisconsin,
Not good.
Rice,
Worse.
Michigan State.
So but bad.
Their first victory was against a Big Ten team was against Maryland. Purdue.
Who?
Yeah, I'll give them Purdue. Purdue's an in-state team. So is Indiana. North Carolina.
Mm,
Beat three
two,
FBS schools.
North Carolina, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have jumped on them. This year, I would have played them with the local middle school team.
Yeah. And they play Navy.
Yep.
They do play Miami next year, according to this.
That's going to be some hurt feelings there.
Later in the year, too.
Even better.
Boston College.
Yeah.
SMU.
Maybe.
Syracuse. Stanford.
Yeah.
And I thought USC thing was supposed to end this year.
I thought it was too. It may have been this coming year then.
It shows them next year, too, but it just could be wrong also. This might not be exactly
everybody's schedules have shifted or they are shifting since everybody went to the 9 game. Well, most of your major conferences now are going to a 9-game conference schedule. So you only get what, 1 or 2 out of conference opponents now.
Something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's I would kind of want to bring that up about the Notre Dame thing. So everybody that's watching, just remember, you heard it first right here. I called it. I told you what was going to happen. And everybody kept saying no, Notre Dame's in, but I just had a feeling this knew it was going to happen. It would make no sense for the college committee, the playoff committee, to leave out the ACC when they can dump an independent team with a moderate following.
Yeah.
Because Notre Dame's only important around Notre Dame. Everywhere else is self-important.
I'm looking at another website right now. This Notre Dame football, Irish football rant.
Mm-hmm.
They're still showing the North Carolina game. That's it. They're only showing the first 6 games. They ain't showing anything after that.
Good.
So
shut them out. You don't want to play in the conference, and that's your business not to. But don't expect everybody to give in to you either. It's the whole live by the sword, die by the sword thing, right? You want to be independent? Play 6 games next year. Tell me how it works out.
This ain't the first time it's happened. If you knew that or not, did you know that's the first time you done that?
What?
Refused a bowl game? Notre Dame refused a bowl game. Yeah.
No, it's not the first time, but it's the most public, I believe. Or the most.
Let me tell you what happened last time.
All right.
They played a game. I can't remember who they were playing against now. Michigan State. Both undefeated. They had a chance to win the game. They ended up downing it 5 different times in the drive to keep from getting the ball back to them and to tie the game. So they ended up 10-0-1. And they refused a bowl game against the top-ranked team. So who didn't refuse that bowl game? 11-0 Alabama, who was number 3 at the time. They went. They won. Who won? Who NCAA crown champion? Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's about right.
So they've shown before there's when they get proven wrong, they don't want to go. They don't want to get proven wrong. So if they think they might lose, they don't go.
Sounds about right.
So, and they're going to play BYU. That to me, that was the best option for them.
Yeah.
Because they played one of these other teams, they probably got beat.
Yeah, that's. I mean, their schedule wasn't exactly tough.
I mean, BYU's a tough team. I think BYU get a run on them. I ain't knocking BYU at all, but their quarterback was hurt during the Texas Tech game.
Yeah,
I don't know how badly he was hurt, but if they went there with Texas advantage, but who's got a healthy quarterback, he might have gotten stomped.
Yes, sir. Well,
just to prove a point.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the kick Notre Dame while they down bandwagon. They know what happened, and I believe it's gonna bite them in the rear, especially in this environment of college football where players can leave at will. I think that's gonna bite them in the rear, but we'll see what happens. So. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna hold off on the talks other than the only pick I've made that I'm sticking with right now, James Madison over Oregon, first round. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna happen.
With all the talking heads trashing it right now, I really, 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 really would love one of these teams. If not, keep it close and threaten it. If one of them upset it, because that would have shut all of them up right then.
Yep. I'm not calling a close game. I'm calling an all-out upset, an outright win. James Madison, calling it right now.
And I said, like I was being talked for the program here, I didn't realize the Pac-12 was resurging so quick.
Yeah.
That's being, not the literal sense,
but the level of growth they're going to experience next year is going to be astounding.
They will be an 18 conference next year.
And that's an 8 or 10 team conference is about as big as I think they should be anyway.
Yeah, I'll say 10. Probably
because if you got 8, you can play 6 every year or 7 every year, and keep your out of conference opponents normal. And there you go.
But you got so you're interested to see who it is?
Yeah, nah, we talked about it. We run a little long for a picks video.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
yeah. So
problem.
we can get into
Just
that
step
one. It
ahead.
can get a little crazy. That's a deep rabbit hole.
It's a group of five, no matter what. I hate telling them they're not big no more.
Yeah, no. It's been a long time since they were that.
It wasn't that when UCLA
Long
was there.
time. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. I like I said, we will because next week's gonna be a good week. The bowl games are getting ready to start, and the serious smack talk to start.
Oh yeah,
So that's about all I got. Just you know, everybody everybody that can should tune in to the Army Navy game. It's gonna be a spectacle to behold this year.
especially halftime.
Yep. You got anything else for today, Jason?
No, I just don't. I wish the North wasn't so cold. Other than that, no.
Yeah, I can't help you with that one either. The whole equator thing.
Yeah,
There's some constants in this world, and the equator happens to be one of those things for now.
yeah. I'm too far away from it.
Yep. Well, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm David over at Armchair All-Stars. Till next time.
Jason, have a good one.